Guys, and today I'm just making a little short video to show you kind of my setup and what I have to like work on RC cars and the RC cars I have. So let's get into it. Right here we got my travel bag. It has on it for Reese, and this is just kind of what I use to put all my stuff in when I go somewhere. And like we do have a bunch of soldering stuff in that bag because I just went to my cousin's house, and this is the soldering box is right here. This is what we use to put all the solder stuff in. And of course, we got, I don't know why that's there, but we got the garage for the SCX-24's little articulation thing. Then we do have the wrestler right here. And box of parts, bunch of tools. And we also do have controller for the Gladiator, which on the new Gladiators, I do not like the, like, one thing I like about this is that you can fix it so, because on my deadbolt, it kind of sneaks forward a little bit. On this, you can fix it by clicking that minus button. That's what I like, but I don't really like the feel of the controller. But I wish they added that on to the other controllers, which, here, I got one right here. If they added it onto these controllers right here. And I think this is for the wrestler over here. I'm not sure, we have too many and they are not labeled. And got a bunch of parts here. And all these parts right here are for this car, which is a ProPulse. I'm not sure what it's called, ProPulse B100 or something. No, I don't think it's called that. But this one is, I fixed this one up. It works now. It drives. It steers. But when I pin it, it kind of swerves that way a little bit. So we'll try and fix that more. Then coming over to my mini erevo, put a Castle 3S system in it. Hopefully we'll have a video on this soon. But the motor kind of cogs and the ESC wire comes out very easy. So we'll try and fix that. And when I was driving this, the wing fell off, so I'll have to like glue that back on. Got a bunch of tires down here, and this is like another tire thing. Got some Duratrax tires thrown in there, and those might go on the mini erevo for a video. We also have my old Stampede. We're trying to fix it up a little bit slowly. And by the way, this is like where we put over our seats. It's kind of a mess though. We got like top layer from the ones we use most, then the ones we use a little less, and the ones we barely use. And that, if you don't know what that is, that's Logan's Stampede. It is not working very good right now. And if you're looking at this and you think me and Andrew traded crawlers, no we did not, but we traded bodies. So we just put his body on my car and my body on his car, and he loves the C10 body so much. He's trying to make his into a monster truck now, which it already kind of looks like a monster truck because he has two-wheel shocks, so it rides like a little bit higher than this, but it's already riding pretty high. Then of course we got my trusty old deadbolt, and we got more controllers. These controllers are for these, but we don't use these because these ones and the receivers, they're like old, so it's like the chip. You have to put the chip in and stuff, which I do not like that. So, and those are delayed too. So the controller for it, we're using the Traxxas Blast controller, and the Traxxas Blast, we almost sunk it. We didn't get it on camera, but we took it in a pond, and when Andrew tried to get it out, he let so much water in, and so I had to quick run dump all the water out, which I'm surprised this still works, because this is what was in the Blast, which I'm really surprised that it still works. But then we got boxes for the TQI controller, deadbolt, and erevo. Trailer, yeah. And I was just working here not that long ago, so that's why it's messy and stuff. But then we also come over here, the crawler course. This is probably my favorite thing here, the crawler course. But okay, so we tried to print these. These are like rock sliders that you can put pennies on. But Logan printed, he printed them both the same side, so those won't work. And one thing he also printed, he printed me some some of these give it more clearance because they're bent right there. But then it fell off the couch onto carpet and it broke. But I kind of just kept driving it because I didn't want to bother putting that on right away. So this needs some work. It can drive, but it needs some work. And we got like a bunch. This is empty, but this is all like the electronics drawer. We got right here we got a 6S motor. It needs the shaft and stuff, but then that could work if we got magnets and bearings. This is off a massager. I'd just save that. And then these motors are off a gator, like a power wheels. And we use this to test our motors. And a couple more motors here. And then we got like part bin for a bunch of random parts. Then these are a bunch of tires for these. Then we also got tools, more tools. But I think, oh, one more thing. Lipos. We have a lot of lipos. This is like an Amazon one. A nice Electron Pro. Under that we have a 2S reaction. Then 2 or 3 of these actually. It's trying to tip right now, but I'm not. These are Super, I don't know how to pronounce that, but I'm not sure where those are from. Traxxas Lipos, Traxxas Nickel Metals, Traxxas Lipo. Not sure where that one's from. But these batteries are meant to go with those Pro-Pulse cars right there. But I think they're like flat, so they don't really work. But yeah, we also got a carrying container, but I think that's going to be it. I'll flip the camera, and I'll get back to you then. Okay, so I think that's going to be it for today's video. Make sure to go down, like, subscribe if you want, comment if you want. It's all optional. But we finally made it to 50 subscribers, which I'm so happy about. We're halfway to 100, which I think is really cool. And remember, once we get to 100 subscribers, I might get a 6S, or I might get like a 3S. Well, no, because I might get a 6S. We'll see. But we're going to try and get a bunch of other cars working out. But yeah, I think that's it for today's video. Like and subscribe. Comment if you want. I don't know if I already said this, but it's all optional. Catch you in the next one.